what is the end goal of all this? Like, to get rich? To make a living doing this? Or
This is my microwave kiln. It doesn't look like much. It's really just a piece of styrofoam. Inside, you'll see some metal surrounded by styrofoam. The bottom is really just pretty basic. When you go to purchase them, you're going to see that you can get them either in, I think, small or large. I don't even know. There might be a medium. But the one I have is a large. When you look at the size, it's really going to depend on how big that middle part is. So how big of a piece that you want to make. I would suggest getting the large as long as it fits in your microwave. When doing this, you are going to need these papers. They keep whatever you're firing from sticking to your microwave kiln. Okay, so you'll just put that right in the middle. And then you're going to layer your glass. Don't layer. I would start off with no more than two layers. You might want to experiment. You might be able to get 3 in there. What happens if you get too much? It'll crack. It'll break apart. But you want to just put your layers on. Okay, and you're going to place it in the microwave with the top on. And I would start off doing about 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to have to play around, see how powerful your microwave is. So when you put it in, I could feel when I picked mine up, I moved everything around and it fell. So you might want to stack it once it's in the microwave. Also, I took the center part out of mine because I didn't want it spinning. I didn't want it to jostle it around too much. So you might want to do the same. I know some people leave it in there. It's really up to you. Like I said, just experiment and see what happens. All right. Also have your gloves handy because once it's been in there even for 3 minutes, it's going to be hot. So you do not want to pick that up with your bare hands. So I usually keep them here. I also keep this little tool. If I need to move anything around, I can do that. It's metal, but then it's got a wood tip, so it's not going to conduct the heat. And so I can tell it's done already because I can see a little orange coming out from the top hole right there. Let's see here. Let's prop that open so you can see. So you can tell it's done because you can see that it's just glowing orange. So there's really no question. I usually leave the top on and I close the door and I just let it sit for about an hour before I really do much else to it because first of all, it's hot. And secondly, that big change in temperature will crack your glass. So just let it sit, let it cool for at least an hour, maybe even more if it's really cold out.
What is the end goal of all this? Like, to get rich? To make a living doing this? Or